Hello students, we will continue with the SQL topics. Today's topics are DCL and TCL commands, DDL, DML, DCL, TCL examples will be discussed, and DQL data query language will be explained in short in this video. Let's get started. So let's go to data control language. In this data control language, in the name you can come to know that this is a control language. It will have control, and here they will perform two operations, that is grant and revoke. Two commands have been performed here, grant and revoke. So grant is it will give access to database, okay, and revoke is it will take back permission from the user. Example, if you take a movie, they'll give patent rights, copyrights. So those are examples of this grant and revoke operations. Coming to the query, grant, create any table. If you want to create table, if you want to give permission, so you're going to create a table. In this grant table, you want to create a table. That table will be to username. If you give this, it will grant that particular table to user, okay. So that in the movie, like copyrights, here tables, okay. Remember, for just remembering, I have told about movie. So this is actually for table. You want this particular table. I want this table. This is employee table. Keep employee table. I want the access of this employee table. I want the access, okay. I want the access of employee table. So what I'm doing, I'm giving grant, create any table to username, okay. So if you want to delete, I don't want this table, so grant, drop any table to username, okay. So this is one of the example for this grant. If you want to give data, that is if you want to give table to another user, you can also, this is one of the example. Next is revoke. Revoke, what will do is it will take back the permission from the user. Example is revoke, create table from username. You're going to create, you can also create a table from username, okay. So that table being created, okay. So example, this employee table, and if he finds that the tables have been copied or any issues, what it will do is it will take back the permission. It will take back the permission from that particular user. This table will be taken back, okay. So this is about grant and revoke. Next we will go to next slide, transaction control language. So this is purely based on transactions, and TCL commands can only use DML commands. Like you can tell, like this transaction control language, TCL, with the help of DML commands it will perform. So insert, delete, update, okay. So it will use only these three things in DML. What are they? Insert, delete, update. So what will happen here is this operation will automatically committed, okay. They cannot be used while creating. Here one more point is very important. When you're creating table, you're deleting table, okay, creating or deleting, at that time this operation cannot be performed. Which operation? This commit, rollback, those operations will not be performed while creating or you're deleting tables. In between you can perform this. So commit is used to save all transactions to the database. So once you give this commit operation, what will happen is it will automatically save the data. So you cannot get back the data again, okay. It will be permanently saved in the database. at the point of commit, after commit, you cannot do rollback or you cannot save the data with the help of save point. Okay, so I'll give you this also, rollback and save point. See, so in rollback what you're doing is command will be changed, so undo transactions here. Okay, we can roll back again. Example, you're giving some data, some example I'm giving. I'm paying 1000 rupees to IRCTC for, I'm booking ticket, so I'm paying the 1000 rupees to IRCTC. Okay, now what will happen is this 1000 rupees will go. Okay, before commit, okay, before commit, some issues, some power failures or some issues happen here. Now what, this is commit. Okay, this is commit here. So what will happen is this will get back again. Okay, before commit operation, sorry, before commit operation, if any power failure or any issues happen, what will happen, it will roll back, it will get back to the execution point again. Okay, that is what here they have done. Next is save point. So command used is rollback alone, rollback alone. So here save point, it is used to roll the transaction back to certain point, so it won't roll entire transaction. Okay, it will, a part of transaction will be saved, okay, in a particular folder. For example, there is a so this is a my transaction I'm been performing. This is the example, this is the transaction I'm performing, and I want this 1000 to be stored in save point, sorry, stored in the database, and later I want to commit it. At the time it will be stored in the save point. So save point, give your save point name. Okay, where you want to store, you want to save. That is like you can give save point A, B, C. Later you can commit it. This is about save point and rollback. Next we'll go to DQL, data query language. So data query language, this is used to fetch the data. Okay, so to fetch the data, in order to display any data, you can use this DQL command, data query language. This is very important, and it will show all the tables, it will display all the values with tables. Okay, now in this, the query is select, you will use select, right? Select star you will use, select star, right? So use select star from table name employee, example employee. Okay, if you give this, then what will happen is it will select and it will display all the data, all the values in the table employee. Let's have a small table. We'll just create a table here. First you have to create a table with the help of create table, table name I'm giving employee, and in bracket I'm going to write employee ID, employee name, employee name will be variable character, varchar, and I'm going to give any like memory value as 10, memory space as 10, and employee id I'm going to give it as a value, that is integer, or you can even give number I'm going to give 10, and I'm going to give address of employee, so that you can give it as number, or varchar it will come, because you will varchar, because you will use words, so it will come. Okay, centered. Now the table has been created. Next you're going to insert the value, insert into table values. Okay, so what are the value you're going to insert? Name, I can give any name, like okay, I can give any employee id, I can give any address, okay. Now I can use same thing here. Okay, I can write some other name here, and you can even use ampersand, so that you no need to type like this, it will give you the values, it will ask for values and you can give it by default. Okay, okay, so this is what you can write it here. Then after insert, if you want to see database, then so it will show all the table what are all there. Then next is, if you want to display, you will use select star, select space star from table name, I've given employee, and you can, sorry, table select star from employee. Now what will do is, it will display all the values in the employee. So as an activity you can do like, create a student table and enter values in it, try it and post in comments, use rollback, save point, and commit. Okay, so rollback, after this it will display table, and what you have to do is, you can roll back the value, that is roll back table which one you want to do it. Thank you.